Well, we have the start of WTH against ESPT on Tobruk. As already first impacts are making their way here, the wibble and the wobble, mark atop the truck. Slight lag there. Already good indicator for what's to come. Good God. I might actually leave because I hear the amount of rockets. First rocket taking a detour, yeah. Slightly laggy, slightly wobbly, impacts are coming. Take another detour, very smart. Yeah, slow but steady. That might win the race. Very slow and steady, goes forward over the towers. There we go. People are making their way at the moment. First people are jumping off, realizing that this truck is slightly delayed in terms of ping and other things. And we make our way to church ground. And I'm amazed that the mug truck actually survived. Streaming run coming through, nothing too major at the moment as we are flying over good old Tobruk. You can see the ESPT truck having similar issues here at the moment with the ping. The honey tank is getting peppered quite a bit by the looks. Now if we had some fitting vehicles, we might not see a Lux here, but we would see a Panzer III or something similar attack that honey tank, but it is what it is. Maybe 2026. Initial clashes, tank is making his escape route, so for WTH here with the capture progress. But we know that this thing can change very quickly, especially with top teams like this. Ugh, yeah. Explosion in the back, that should have been a truck, presumably, I would assume. That is a very truck-like vehicle, yes. As ESPT is making their way here with their German tanks, Panzer IV and Lux are making their way in. I'm Letters is also walking in, dash 30 with Wookie. Yeah, more letters, lots of letters, holy moly. WTH at them and holding down this lovely hard cap that's called Church Grounds, even though Church Grounds is here, but oh well. And not a single rocket or funny shenanigan against Shokai there in the tower. That is just cruel. There we go. Thank you very kindly, whoever was the magical little bee there. That was a very flump sound. Did somebody try to rocket there and just hit the wall instantly? I do not know. What I do know is that at the moment both sides are still fighting over this. The push is going back and forth, stalemated at the moment as we see the right now. ESPT pushing with more people into the sector here, more and more. Capture progress is carrying on for WTH again. That being said, quite a bit of a red front here from the west. We are gonna go down on the ground in the moment. WTH really on the hard cap here. Could still get blocked, but it looks a capture and an explosion on the west there. Little checkup on the map right now, as we can see, big spread across the thing. ESPT not really doing anything up there in the north of the tunnels and the caves and things like that. Nothing really going on up here at all. Just a few skeleton crew units that hold the line. Recon tank as well there, that's fine with me. Recon tank in the back line as well. Lots of recon tanks here being used at the moment. And we can see that artillery is being used here from both sides at least. Okay. Tanks looking alright there. Both in the hard cap, that's gonna be juicy. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready for some shenanigans. Was that a tank? Was that a honey tank? Honey tank taken down there by the enemy. Presumably by Libby or by one of the tank crews. I'm gonna actually go down here on the ground a bit. On this crunchy orange chicken. On this crunchy orange ground. Mark Dorbian and Shaolin trying to advance here. The problem is, of course, you know, you're gonna get attacked from the north, from the west, from the south partially as well. there's a tank close by, it's gonna be even worse. They're making their way here. Oh. Impact, very nice there. That being said, ESPT is taking the upper hand again here, more and more capturing the point, now getting blocked though. 1-4 is trying to hold down Junior up there at the buildings. Oh, very nice. I don't know why I'm praising that so much. Maybe it was just the sound of that smiley rifle. Ah. See, I don't get to hear that sound too often. Shaolin with a nice side rocket there. Up on the... Whoa. No, Shaolin rearranging himself. Could get another shot in. Would need a shoot at some point now. And... might be out of rockets, might be out of rockets. Yeah, that van is out of rockets. Else would have shelled already. 1-4 getting repaired at the moment. Firing also northwards with the MG. We're wondering why. Because they're facing off against Mud City up there and others. John also trying to get a thing going up in the north. Captain repairing. Not really much going on with the anti-rocketing here. The anti-tank at the moment. Explosion in the north. Truck has gone down. That's fine. At the moment, ESPT taking more and more ground here. At least more capture progress. Ground is more or less the same, it feels like. But losing that lovely that lovely honey tank there definitely didn't help them out. 3 people in the hardcore that get removed, that's not helpful. Right now, we see more and more people making their way here. WTH losing half the point now, physically and point-wise. Still slight artillery hammering down at the moment. Junior at the house there. Hitman, yeah. Rockets are being flung. At least from one side. The other side has grenade launchers. Which in the end is the same in this game. It's very magical. But right now, I have to say, where is WTH with some meat on that bone? That bone is getting nibbled on by ESPT more and more. Yeah, that's not looking swell. That's not looking swell at all. Is there no garrison? Is there no spawn? Is there no anything? They need to get some people into the sector at least. This is getting really dangerous for them. They are about to lose the point, and that will be the removal. Not even with a spawn or anything. No, that is the loss there. Do they have people in the area at least? Not really. Oh. Medium against looks. That should be. There we go. Slightly delayed, but good. What is that? I keep mixing this up. It's not a combat tank. It's a... Is it a Crusader? I'm really bad with British tanks. I'm not gonna lie. Very wrong. It's not the Churchill. Second point being lost at the moment. Ooh, what? It's just one guy in the sector. Okay, that's gonna get defended easily. But hopefully that is gonna act as a bit of a wake-up call, you know, for WTH, who don't really have any players on the map. What's going on? Are we... No, 100 players. What's going on? I'm missing... a lot of players. God, the lag. Not the great. Well, I guess it's not aimed at the tanks. It's aimed at the corridors in case there's somebody waiting there. Fair enough. At the moment, WTH is having big troubles here. They have lost the hard-capped church grounds. Without much defense, the defenders got overwhelmed by the sheer amount of numbers there. Wolfie, one left. Wolfie and Animal. That's fun. Ah, Animal gets Wolfie. On this guy we go again. As both sides are clashing more and more. Guinness is also up there, but it's getting unnoticed. Ah, look at that sneaky little bee. Unnoticed, gets slightly injured though. Ah, it's gonna take some moment to make something. Okay. What do we have else here? What else is here? That's not gonna happen because they already got him. Supply truck is flying through the area. I mean, they're holding ironically, they're holding the name charge grounds more and more. At least they're trying to get there. Good force in the south. Oh, I hear the rocket. Wait, did he just miss this? Huh. Missed the OP. Interesting. Ricochet there. Wismookie also here might shoot the other tank though. Ooh, impact. Destroyed the repair station. Okay, not bad, not bad. I will take that. Good. Tanks now slightly scared. Fair enough, fair enough. Rockets coming in. Another rocket hitting front. Second repair station is at the ready though. Shaolin trying to repair. He's gonna get squished, isn't he? No, survives. And gets more down. As the other tank is leaving the area. Little check-up on the map for a moment. Situation has evolved very badly for WTH. They lost so much ground up there. Hills are now in the hands of ESPT. Area here south is completely in the hands of ESPT. And the hard cap itself, Church Grounds, is being fought over more or less. But ESPT is in a very comfy situation now. Which is a bit of a surprise. They are playing after less the Germans. They should have a bit of a underhand. Then again, I haven't played this in a while. Maybe it's not the Brits that are dominating Tobruk over and over and over and over. Maybe that has changed. Or maybe they just were good on the weekend there. Maybe this should be a wake-up call. Maybe this should be a wake-up call. Something that alarms everybody that go, hey, let's get this back, and they get it back. Because right now I'm not seeing that red zone garrison there behind the house. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Flump. I'm surprised that the supply drop looks like that, by the way, on African maps. Should be also a bit sandy, I don't know. Not really important, though. Ah. Shooting at him from behind. Seasick here, but has to go. IKEA surrounded, gets shots. Flees into a building. Under fire. Escapes to the sides. Slightly scared, slightly worried, slightly unsure where the enemy is, and... very nice. I think it's just the sound. I don't know, because it was just a normal shot, but for me it was a very... ooh, that was good. I think it's just the sound of the rifle. It's a very crunchy, you know, bolt sound. Well, that's a bolt action rifle outback. Lying and waiting. Might not hear the spawn that is close by. Could get a nice OP, but instead get some bullets. Speaking of bullets, blue bullets are returning as WTH is starting to cap this. Don't know if they're gonna make it here, really. It feels like they don't have enough room to get in there at the moment. One garrison, 2 OPs, that's not enough to take any kind of ground here. If the southern units make their way through here and harass the tank, then maybe, you know, if that all gets removed, then maybe. But at the moment, I don't see WTH taking anything here. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Yeah, already getting pushed back completely. Yeah. Random snipes from the north. Yeah, is that a tank? Oh, it's a recon. Woo! Let's have a little cheeky one. Let's have a little cheeky, because we're not gonna be in the north a lot, you know? The northern players are not gonna get a lot of fun out of this when it comes to like our streams. Who is in there? Who is that madman? Lettuce. Cool. Must be German margarine. Ha! Lettuce. They are going in the backline. Are they gonna just stand up there and snipe down on the main road? That would work, clearly. It's more of a map stream for the moment. The situation overall, they're trying to go outside borders here. Commander critical. As the commander. Oi. Slide lag. Data. Former the line legend. Data. With a second rocket. Yeah, and shoots through the vehicle. Lag is fun. Yep. Yep. Can't hit a single laggy vehicle. I love it. Yep. Nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's a joke in itself. Oh boy. Hitman and Dart are not able to connect with all their rockets here. Alright, while he's driving back, I would assume there's gonna be some fight going. I'll check on the map. Nothing really going on there. No infantry at all on the map here at the moment. Some people down here in the southern area, but that's it. And I might leave this tank because the tank has not seen the light tank there. Apparently, the Holland tank is not being attacked at all. Alright, we're gonna come back to this. How did it lose? Where are we else? What other things is there? I mean, prison is still a lovely hard... Well, it's not a hard cap, but it's... I still wish that one day we could have just a fight over this area, because prison looks like a fun little spot. Make it like trenches around. This could be such a fun hard cap to defend or to fight over. But well, what do I know? What do I know? Medium tank in the south, hammering northwards, northwestwards. I will never get a fight over Admiralty, will I? That never is gonna happen. Oh well. Oh well. I make my way upwards. I look at the map and I see that there's nothing but sacrifice and pain right now for both sides here. Wolfie goes down at the front line. Big gathering of units in the northeast here at the moment. That could be something. They're getting up there. Letters against Hippie on the sides. Will the cat take the tank? Ah, never mind. So and gets removed. So gatherings, all good at the moment. They really need to get this going. That garrison, that freaking garrison up here. Nope. Freezing also running around. Alright, with a bit of an encounter. Good. We're going into the dark. Freezing task in the corner. But that's not gonna end. Nothing will happen because they're not gonna advance. Yeah, you don't want to get out there. Other sides. Nobody that's moving. You might get Hippie or Domov there. Some light shots. Not gonna happen either. Chotai. Can I just get one little one-on-one fight? Or some kind of, you know, normal firefight, please? Just one. There we go, kinda. Okay. Tank also under heavy fire from multiple sides at the moment. As Libya's coming from that side. That was a bad long-range rocket there. That bounced. Undershot badly again. Well, not badly, but undershot. Precision strike right here on my delicious point. Wait, not even the repair stations? Nothing? Really? Nothing? Oh, come on. Why does this game hate ESPT? What is this? Freezing task there, potential satchel play maybe. Sizzle box, yeah, we're sizzling. Oh, lovely ricochet there. Gets in, sees the satchel. Look at the naughty boy.
Good eyes, bro.
Good abra. There we go. Removal of the satchel. What a... I'm actually impressed with that one. That was not bad. Also for the ones in the thing, let me just do this. There we go. Alrighty. Little check on the map at the moment as both sides are making their way. Bombing run coming down. Is it a bombing? That's a bombing run. Bombing run north. Oh, sorry. Bombing run west to east. Where's it coming down? It's gonna hit here. And that's gonna be annoying against the repair stations. Alrighty, that's not gonna do much, but the repair stations are cooked. Cookie starts in 3, 2, 1. Shinababble. Yeah, oh, Donov very unlucky there. And the removal of both repair stations. There we go, goes through, not gonna happen anything there, but freezing Taz might do some fun shenanigans here. Ah, he might not have the angle, Wait, is it ambusher? Is that a satchel play? Oh, he's doing a satchel play again. Okay. Ah, burning corner, fair enough. White work might, you know... He doesn't know what happened on the other side. There might be enemies close by. It's fine. Now he is also enemy, so he knows that the satchel might get some people. He's not gonna remove it anymore. And the only one damaged is himself. Great job there. Oh, lovely. Very nice job. Alrighty. South looks a bit better now. They have gathered a bit more units here. More infantry just on the front line here, which is nice. North is no man's land. Very worrying. But at least they have something set up here. Set up. Oh, it's a long range shooting. What is that? The light tank? No. Oh, there is a light tank coming. A happy little laggy looks. Oh, might actually get something here. Because that tank is not very aware of anything right now. Oh, Mark might stop it. Mark might do a nice little side bite. Nope, that did not connect. Alright, troubles now. Well, I say troubles. Both tanks are in the same dimension, or maybe they're not. Lovely little drive-by there by the teleporting tank. Bit of a prison break here. Garrison has been spotted. Ooh, cheeky. And Garrison gets removed by the leggy looks. Let us. Are they gonna repair at least? Nope. Man on foot. Ah, fair enough. Both on foot, lovely. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Going in to find all the mines and all the OPs. Yeah, there we go. Running tanker gets an OP. Dorbian avoids getting pistol. That would have been a big shame point for a long time. Sarkin under pistol fire. There we go, good. Dorbian about to run into his demise there, potentially, against a person with a pistol. Dorbian smelling the enemy. Wants to build an OP, realize that the enemy is close by, can't build it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Because you get a little info, enemy is close by. Wait, where could he be? Gee, okay. Inside the building. Alright, situation at the moment. Little yuck. Zoom into this lovely, delicious little Tobruk match here. Situation is... Oh. Nah, I don't think there was a satchel moment there. People are getting close to one of the tanks here, to one of the medium tanks at the moment. Heavy tank goes down. More stuff happening in the north here, but nothing too major. Just people flooding the open lanes and the plains, that's the word. Nothing too major in the north at the moment, at least. Southern situation. Wasn't there a tank? I can say what you want. The British have the weirdest looking tanks in this. Because of all the coloring, shit like that. Advancing forward. Do I stay here? That medium is gonna take some time till he arrives. Well, he needs to only arrive here, then we will have a bit of a tank fight for a moment. Enemy tank about to appear. Nick getting squished. Oh, Nick, White. Avoidable, very avoidable there. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Not bad. Yeah, okay. Promise they're now scared because that man was very long on their back. Pololoko! Second rocket, there we go. Also, that might be Kaonashi. Another good rocket, lovely. Man going around the corner now. Scared mode. Very nice removal there. Where is that other tank? There we go. I was wondering where he was, but yeah, through the line. Up there, sorry. I was slightly off there. Finally came in that Panzer IV and took care of that enemy medium. Alrighty. Where are we? Shall we go? This is... Sales stalemate as before. Let's keep it for a moment here. Junior healing at the moment. And get shot in the back. Shorter advancing. For the little angle. Wow. Wow. Happy fun times up here as well with Guinness. Familiar faces. Now the thing is, at the moment, I have to say, I hope that, you know, with another... Is it another, is it a hot fix? Too close, too close, too close. Oh my god. Oh, so close, so short. Happy little Alf Recon. Oh. Shooting little Alf there. That's a fun little crevasse that Alf is in. That's a fun little area. Again, I'm not big on Tobruk, or, you know, I like Tobruk as a map, but I have not had the chance to play it a lot. Or to cast it a lot. Not that many Tobruk matches. Sullivan and John up in the north here. Little peek up in the north. Peeking. Ooh, nice. I think... See, I didn't find that one nice. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the sound of the rifle. Which is a very weak reason, but I just like the sound of the smiley rifle. Or the Enfield, whatever it is. I'm not good with British rounds either. Oh, that sounds so good. Misses. There we go. Impact. Micah. Question is he gonna make the Würstchen? That's one for the Germans. No, doesn't seem able to get. Same on the side there. Recon is getting taken care of. Sullivan's still lying in wait. What's the sizzle? So this is a flare. It's a flare. Little check up. Oh, Sullivan moving. Trying to find a sweet spot. But will get burned by a flare. And gets peppered from behind by letters. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. We take a little peek downwards. Ooh, also red zone garrison up there. Interesting, okay. I have to say ESPT is, sorry, WTH is handling this more and more better now. One more better? Better now, there we go. They had a horrible time trying to get any kind of grounds. Near church grounds, or south, or north, or anything. Now at least it's a line, they're holding the line. Yes, they lost some ground here in the triangle area, in that guitar head, whatever you want to call it. At that long, elongated foot, leg, whatever. But it is what it is. They can come back from this, they can crunch into this area. The problem is church grounds is such an awful hard cap to fight over. Good God, it's an awful hard cap. It's open, you get shot all the time from the north. It's such a painful little spot. I think it's just soloing everybody up here in the south. A fight in the south. Oh, what a red treat for me. Oh, I love it. Doesn't see Podoloko yet. Podoloko opening fire. Yeah. Waddles down. Goes into lots of combat, and gets mauled down by one of the many ESPT troops that are here at the Rund Admiralty building. Not a little in between. Where is that man? Defcon with a satchel. Ooh, under fire. Still getting shot, and still getting shot from the north. Very bad shot there from the north. Up the sky we go. Don't think the satchel is going to take out many people, maybe except him. Shaolin might do a little cheeky. No, Shaolin gets taken down. I think Defner's just going to blow himself up here. Huh. No, never mind. That satchel actually reached all the way up there and took care of everybody up there. I hear a bombing a runny. Ooh, that's gonna be a painful one. ESPT pooping out those bombing runs here. One and another. Goes over, nothing too much, but there was a bit of a crunch. And the nice thing is, the thing that ESPT is doing is the thing you need to do when there's a bombing run afterwards. Charge. Use that momentum and now just advance the front line. That's what a lot of teams don't do. They use the bombing run just randomly and that's it. Yes. These are on the other hand, flop, charge, and now there is a breach, and now they're flooding more and more to the sides here. Well, one man can do it, but he at least moved the front line a bit. Shakazulu, others are making their way now here as well. Penwarden, Klugu, yeah, Klugu. Maggot, Pivox, familiar faces are trying to hold this down. Pivox indoor fight, loses. Maggot realizes something is off with the Brenham G, I would assume. Cheeky, very cheeky, and just ramboing it. Very nice. Sure. You know what? I can't even be mad. That was good. That was fun. Slightly surrounded, very surrounded. Qualified might be able to keep this at least a bit alive. Nope. Whee! Happy New Year's. And ESPT is flooding forward at the moment. Situation. Medium tank reversing, might be under fire, yeah. Slightly wobbly tank, drawing forward, slightly burny barrel, that's going into nowhere. And shows a spot to the enemy that might be a shot by let us there. Medium tank is too far away, at a bad angle behind that military building, come on. Rocket. Not a rocket, okay. Tank able to escape. Ooh! Well, looky. An ammo station. Hooty. I haven't seen one in the match yet, so, okay. I wonder if you can just... I wonder if they had put it here, they could have climbed up here and then climbed on this roof. It feels like. Oh well. Gone anyways. Well, the South is trying to hold out against the Admiralty building. Oop. A bit of a harbor fight, which I don't get a lot in this. Not a lot of harbor maps in Hell Let Loose. Beach maps, yeah, but harbor maps, no. Go trying to advance here on the south side. Very well open, more or less. People lying in wait. 1200 as well. Recon. About to snippity snip. Too late already, somebody else got the person. Who are you MGing? There's nobody there. Who are you MGing? Oh, did they spawn in? Did the bench spawn in? Ah, I see. Ooh, cheeky rocket there. Did not connect though. Was it Covenant? Who was that rocket? Might have been Covenant. No, that's not Covenant. That's Porto Loco up there. Very nice, very nice. I mean, I say very nice, did not connect twice, but still, very nice. Infantry taking a bit of a hit there. Also, there was an impact in there against the vehicle. Let's keep the vehicle on this side here, where we took a look at the map. Yeah, you can see WTH getting pushed further and further away from the original front line here. Middle units are still holding and trying to, but they're getting now more and more surrounded here, getting pushed from the northwest, from the west, from the southwest, from the south. This is not looking well for WTH here at the moment. Medium tank at least has some level of comfort here, because not too many angles that they can get shot from. However, vice versa, it works the same. The question is, of course, will we see some goodness here? And I think not right now. On the other hand, there's Kugu. And of course, I greet everybody also here that went and came over to this lovely match here. I see 7, I see Pimler, I see Glare. I see 24, I see familiar faces all around you also here. Ave Potato. All the names. Speaking of Kugu, you might want to not go there. Did you hear the load sound? It's very dark, but... that was actually very close. That was far too long to take care of that. That's gonna be Kawanashi down there. Not really anything here to take care of that tank. No anti-tank, no Satchelier, no nothing. Do we have anything on the map happening? I mean, the flood is getting pushed a bit back here, but they're losing ground here more and more. Shazza is an anti-tanker, and there's a tank close by. That could be a bad combo for WTH. Was anything put on them? Anything sizzling? Anything brizzling? Anything... no. Good. that sound? That's not a position, that's nothing, okay. Not safe tank at the moment here, alright. Midpoints flat up for a moment, okay. Jesse making his way and loses the fight against Lettuce. And Lettuce gets the OP for gets removed, ran through. I think where I need to go. Should I go a bit more up north, a bit more here? I mean, the action is gonna be here mostly, so once in a while going to very southwards or very northwards might be a good little thing once in a while. But then again, the problem is the south is not having really much of a fight because it's just long range. With left going really long range there with his SMG. I mean, more power to you, but good God. I mean, the idea could also be that he just, you know, provides some suppressifiers so others in the squad can advance. But then again, there's a tank closing it, so that would already be the person that can do that. And goes down like a sack of something. Bit of a northern fight there. Garrison of the enemy is getting attacked. I wonder if I can be fast enough. Oh, they're getting taken care of though. Alf under fire and gets splashed horribly there. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Nothing you can do there. You see the garrison, you wanted to dismantle it, and then the whole wall gets removed, including you. Yep, fair enough. But they have a marker now, they know where it is. More people can make their way here. The RD sub is also playing since they don't have RD anymore. Let's get ready to rumble. No, but let's go up there. Mad City also playing. Lovely. Yeah, come on. Oh my god, it's so hard to log on today. Such a like a little experience today. Well, as was last week. As was making his way more and more further in. Anything to worry about? Yeah, you might get snapped from Tamad up there. Tamad also feeling a player there from ESPT side. Is that the long western desert outfit? That's the bearded one, yes! Macho Man Randy Savage. At least it feels like that is the character that they try to portray there with that one. Ah, moment repellent is the enemy commander. There we go, lovely. I will go back in a moment. I want to see if there's anything. Oh, come on, City, do something cool. Elsie to go back. Very nice, okay. And see him now get maybe not splashed. You might actually get the garrison here. Advance southwards. Alf also close by. I will in a moment make my way elsewhere. Oh, I see the forbidden fruits. Ah, under fire and makes it. Ah, just barely, but makes it. There we go. In the meantime, the North kept pushing a bit more and more, broke through here. ESPT is having a field day with WTH. We're not able to hold them off forever. Prison fights are breaking out. South of prison is also in danger, and we actually get what I wanted. A prison fight. Cheeky mug. Session has been set, very nice. Now let's... Oh, and at the last moment. Is Chesa gonna see the satchel? Nope. Not important either. I mean, I'm gonna watch the satchel if it explodes, but I would like to have something else on the screen in the meantime as well. Ah, and gets removed, the hippie. Poor cat, man. Satchel on the pop. Is that gonna do anything? I feel like it's not gonna do anything. Watch the satchel on the side. Situation at the moment, units in the back line here from ESPT. That's gonna be painful. Ah. I think supply dump might fall here. Supply dump might fall. Also, Chesa made his way back. I think they removed the mine or something on the road. Huh. Nope. Dorbian goes down. Don't trying, but not succeeding here. Might get jumped from behind. And gets jumped from behind. Jake jumps over. Under fire and gets removed. Pan Warden same. Qualified making his way there, could be able at least, if he at least is able to get on the side of that wall, then he can at least remove the OP here. Or he gets split into 5,000 little bits. That also works. What is with the southern units here? What is with the... Can I just say I still feel like the water is so far too aquatic, so what's the word? Aquamarine? Surely the water is a bit more dark because of all the sand and the minerals that go into it, surely. Over the city harbor. With a giant oil-filled ship that's sinking in. Yeah, well. US Ranger. Familiar face. They have quite a few people down here. Abel's got really plonking quite a few here. Are we gonna see a nice little surprise attack against WTH in a moment? Tank is advancing. Has Artie sub? No. Covenant might do something here. Oh. Goes underwater. Goes out of the water. And heals himself. Fair enough. Would have been nice, you know, a little group there of some anti-tanker units that make their way here. Everybody goes down. And both get peppered by, I think, Sullivan or Timmy. I think Sullivan in this case. But Sullivan is going to check here, yeah. Or maybe even Connor there, to be fair. Sullivan gets removed. The Great Connor is advancing. Doesn't know where the enemy is though. Impact on the tank. Connor wins that fight. In the meantime, under fire, tank is getting surprise attacked. Grecker, Sturm and Shetax. There's a scary little surprise ambush against them at the moment. ESPT pushing. Covenant is a medic. Running down the... Well, running on the side there. Erigator should already yeet his nades out. No reason to keep them. Doesn't do so. Goes for direct combat and gets instantly removed. Artists are removing multiple people here. We'll be moving one person at least. They are still not able to take these enemies because they notice that enemies keep spawning right south of supply dump. But they don't have any units available that can clear this out. So now they have to worry about other shit like losing the heavy tanks here. And Satchel is on. Satchel is on. Kaonashi would assume there with a Satchel. And that is a bombing run. I don't care about that bombing run really. Grecker with the removal of the Satchel potentially. Yeah, Shadex goes down. One of them, 2 men go down. Tank is alone now. Grecker gets at least the satchel off. There we go. Tank is still viable. Problem is very good. Very good. I was worried about this tank here more and more. Covenant going down. Medic, not important. Surely somebody is finally gonna go down here and take care of this. At some point, because they're committing resource, but nobody's just going, okay, jump over. Well, Arrogate is doing that, and that's a smart thing to do, and I like that. But it's always one man alone. He's gonna get sniped again or shot again. And he's not even going for the southern thing. What? What are they doing? Ah, okay, the tank is help. Ah, okay, tank is rolling in and helping out. Good. And Connor is clearing out the water line. Okay, good. This should be... Is this cleared? It is indeed cleared. Okay. Proximity warning on the south here for that OP, and OP gets removed by Ruden, the US manager in the corner. Misses. And they get them. WTH moving a bit further up here on the south. Empty tank. But this right now is a big playing field for ESPT here. With just a few people that try to make that... a few people that try to make it into church grounds here. Domov, Junior, others. I mean, they're not gonna cap it. Maybe the best thing they can achieve is that they, you know, blow up some tanks in the way they, you know, harass the lines in between. Split something up, maybe find some garrisons or OPs. Like this one. Jacke. Oh. His fire was hurt. Runs through. Here's the enemy behind him. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. And normally I would say, can we play on a better server? But I don't think it's the server, it's just the lag. And with that I punched my mouse and it went into the sky. There we go, sorry. Oh, it's just... I really hope that we get this shit under control because it's getting slightly... Yeah. Yeah. But I will also take the moment to thank the people that are making clips in chat, and you know that's always good for like compilations and like the clips that we make in shorts. As the clip devil herself, Gobelair, is today in chat. Very much thank you, very kindly. Whoa, magical long man, cool. But others as well, thank you very kindly. I see familiar faces here overall. I also see the full removal of people here again. Only one tanker left. It's a tough one today. It's a tough one today. Panward goes down in a puff of smoke. Ricochet, I heard that. Tiger tank. Questions, do they have... I mean, it's not gonna go down. I don't think they have... They might have one more rocket. Shaolin there might be able to get a little satchel on. Or not. Shaolin going on the corner. Will get shot by US Ranger here, potentially. Yeah. There we go. Alpha's gonna get splattered. Oh, not even! I thought he would just get... face punched. He would get hit by that shell there, but it didn't. Is that critical? No, it's John. Sorry, critical is the command. I keep forgetting. But look at this. Look at the amount of garrisons, of OPs. The whole E&F row is just filled with it. There's also short side running around like a maniac in between enemy lines. Will we make it? No, we will not make it till he is there. Did he put a satchel on is the question. Was he able to get some shenanigans going? The answer is N and O. Which does not mean yes, it means no. Okay. That's one little peek up there in the northern territories. Let us. all the names. There we go. One little fight win. Ooh. Was that a bombing run? No. Okay. What are these guys doing? Alexis just a sentry here. Okay. Bit dangerous if enemies close by. Could get easily taken care of again. But right now they're just there for denial of area. I'd assume at least Magua up there in the north. Zarkan also trying his best to hold off the enemy onslaught with rockets, with infantry, with everything. Deleted. Will the Bren gun succeed here? I don't think so. But it is 31 minutes. It's a 3-2 at the moment. It's a, well, 2-3 for our side at this moment. Because we are on the, I was supposed to say Axis side. Because we are on the British side. But there's still time left. There's still the potential for many fun shenanigans. I don't think it's gonna be that WTH is gonna break the front line further and further into church grounds, and then they, you know, push ESPT to the west to the D row. I don't think that's gonna happen. No, I don't think they're gonna win the firefights there. What could happen is, you know, a little contingent of units that breaks through, takes care of the garrisons, protects an airhead, and then flop, 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 flop. You spread out like a crazy, like critical. That is something that could happen. Or some other shenanigans, like a major force that breaks through here. Actually, up there, not really. It's too open. It's not gonna happen. But things are still available on the derpometer. Flump. Sullivan. Gonna keep it on him for a moment because I need to drink something. Very nice shot against Haas. That has been a very good shot. There we go. But yes, my voice has also returned. I was getting a bit croaky here after 6 hours of the last caretaker today. But it's getting there. Let's see him making his way here. A little focus. Might get shot by letters there on the side. Nope. Moves on. Gonna go back to the main fight at the moment, but I would like to have at least one more moment up here in the north. Just to see, you know, just to show a bit of the northern units here. Yeah, people behind him go down. Still facing south. Highest position will get shot in a moment. Ah, doesn't go for it. Good, 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 smart. He hears that MG, surely, right? Who's he shooting there? Well, nobody's going down, so I don't know who he's shooting. And the sun has gone. What the f... Did Jesus get born over there? What happened there for a moment? What was that beacon of light? Was it a ground flare or something? Times 5,000. Ooh, cheeky spot. I'm too slow, I can't fly that fast. Oh, you should have alarmed me before. Ooh, burning! Precision Strike actually got the Tiger. Athens is not happy about this. All this model is... What the fuck? Okay, now it's loading in. Well, there was some Return to Castle Wolfenstein level graphics. Holy shit. Alright. Who's in there? Letters. It's really hard to guess who played what. Admiralty is being... Ah! It's being fought over, and I thought I could finally get a nice moment on Admiralty. But no, they all lost everybody on there. Alright, respawn, come on. Yeah, come on, Nick. Actually, Nick with The ability to hit even with bad ping. Very nice. Goes down, Defcon goes down. One more man is up here. Jacke. I mean, the man had a Lewis gun. Well deserved. Rocket undershot there. Looks tank is carrying on. Pivox. Not going for it. That's a bombing run, right? Yeah, I hit a bombing run. Prison still being held at the moment. We go north of prison though. They are bombing this line. They might get the garrison there. They might get the garrison there. And they're with the garrison towards makeshift aid station. Should get rebuilt, but it's gonna take some time at least. That's at least something. Alright. Little cheeky check in the south here. Connor's making his way. Bench is making his way. And Nick is atop the Admiralty. Ah. In all of it, loose. Can you please stop satchling this building? I want to have at least 1 or 2 cool moments where somebody is playing on this hard cap. Which, ever since Tobruk came out, I have never had a single fight over this hard cap. Ever. We've done like 5 Tobruk matches and never anybody fought in this shitty area. Even though it looks so good. Ooh, qualified. Escape certain doom. Oh god, it's fun. Gets the man. Also here a little position. Here a ricochet. Oh, tank fight directly. That was too late. Oh wow. That tells the story. Look at that. Medium tank gets Lux, who is next to the winning tank's garrison. Very nice. Very nice save there. And Nick in the meantime goes down. Sad. Goes down as well. Jacke. Oh, the angles. It's such a cinematic point. Can I just say that? Can I just say that? It's such a gorgeous point. Look at it. And we never fight about it. Combat also making his way. And we are gonna go into this mess in a moment. God, that's dark. I hear something. Medium tank making its way. Wasn't there a tank? No. Alright. A little log on to the tank and a little peek on the map for a moment, just so we have an idea about what's going on here. Heavy tank, light tank over here, crisscross, nice. Medium tank is going through here to clear out the line here in the south, good. This line is really worrying because that is not going to go anytime soon. Fighting up there in the north at the moment, and medium tanks here in the back line. Not much not much zooming going on here with medium tanks. This is the first one that I see that goes for the, well, cheeky charge. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it would be great to see, you know, this lag get removed. That's not just a normal Zerber lag, that's just ooh. Ooh. There we go. Pull the loco up there though. Great anti-tanker, great person, great name. Garrison. Axe supplied up right in front of them. Yeah. Nope. Polloco still here. 22 minutes by the way to go. He's gonna get... Oh! They didn't know he was there. They just wanted to splash the supply drop. That is unbelievably unlucky there. Poor Pololoco. Poor Pololoco. Another pick, familiar face. That would have been the man that would have joined here if it was an ESPT side. Command 1 Ripple making his way there. Wow. Really? Okay, there we go. Something at least. Let us going in, yeah. We're gonna go in a moment as soon as that tank gets squished. What? Okay. Looked slightly wild there. But good God, it is a wild one with tanks here tonight. Not with all vehicles, really, isn't it? And I would have loved actually WTH winning the mid cap and then attacking the next point because, well, the next point would not be good, but this area. I want to fight over Ristorante Albergo. All the close combat shenanigans here in the city. Ah, it would have been fun. Instead we have open fights again, which is, you know. Lots of open fighting. That one did not connect. Panzerschreck. What? Okay. Oh my God. I don't want to be an anti-tanker tonight. Good God. That was such a painful experience. Three rockets, 3 misses. From people that play hundreds, thousands of hours of AT in close combat. Just because the server goes boo. Well, although the game goes boo. I don't know what went there. In the meantime, WTH is pushing back heavily. Look at that. WTH pushing forward and forward. Everybody's still focusing on this fucking medium. Half-track also back there. Lovely. That would be a German half-track. Kugu, dangerous situation there. Too many enemies, too many faces to watch. It's one man and against Covenant. What? What? Mid-air explosions? Yeah, why not? Fortress gets blown up in his little happy tower. I thought I heard something. That's a... Really, ESPT? Really Roman repellent? I mean, it's a cheeky little spot down there with an airhead. Oh, fair enough, but that... Yeah, no. Fucking seagulls. Must be Bristol. Alright, what do we have at the moment? Frontline has lost a major chunk here on the FG 7th level. Medium tank is still glitching its way around the map. Oh! No, that's a Puma. That is a Puma, but the medium tank from the British is still wobbling around. And somebody was riding it. I think Satchelier was riding it. Is that a satchel or is that not a satchel? In fact, at this point I would be saying that even if there was a satchel on the tank, it might survive the satchel because it might glitch through the satchel capture moment. No! Can't escape the satchel. Okay. But oh boy, oh boy. Judgecron's having a bit of a capture moment there. Nothing yet to worry about, but ESPT is going to react to that. They are going to react to that because from, you know, dominating the whole game for an hour and then nearly taking supply dump, then suddenly, oh, what's this? And then nothing but trouble suddenly. That is a scary moment. Heavy tank is alone. I don't like the look of that. That tank might get picked apart here. Crackers, Doom, and Shitux. Southerners are gonna get farmed here. And they're not even gonna notice it. If 1200 hits. Oh boy. 12. We're all getting old. We're all getting old, don't you worry. Wow! Except Nick, who still stays young. Okay. Alright, the south is still holding out. That heavy tank is also holding out. That's alright with me, yeah. They are actually going in for the... They're blitzing? Really? Well, it's not really a blitz. It's just an overall charge. It's a mass charge. It's not a blitz. Alexi. Oh, that was a warning though. And splash. Oh, you're taking target. He shot inside. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. People firing against the tank. They might know that somebody is there. Guinness might know it, Charter might know it, but they might not have seen the placement of the satchel there. But I think Alexei is about to blow it up. Zota gets sorry, Zota removes somebody here. Satchel might still grab Zota in a moment. Yeah, that's the satchel going off. MG in the building. Brrrt. And goes in again. Oh. Gets removed. Hippie from the north there. What is the situation right now? Big chunk of WTH really charging in there. Big dent back into church grounds here. About to touch church grounds here, little Zota. And the thing is that this area is, well, not clear, but the area is doable right now. That is till they get attacked from the north, from the west, from the south, from everywhere. Like that. Tower's also being manned again by Chokarion. Is Chok still playing? Really? I thought he had ended like 2 years ago. Actually, it's not true because I think I've seen him play in a match this year. Yeah. I'm just every time surprised. It's like Burn or Nemo, you know, seeing one of those guys play again. Like, what the fuck? Where are you coming from? Or like Squinty. Names that nobody knows, maybe except KRT. And some other fuckers from OC from back in the day. Lots of tanks in one little area here. Which could be fun, but also could be a nightmare in a moment. Are they gonna move at some point, or... Very nice, good job. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Might still lose a tank here against the... Did they just miss? No. Both tanks really low here. Smoking, sizzling. Anti-tankers could rocket snipe this. There we go, one man less to worry about. Let's go like this visually. There we go. Recon tank really going with the tanks here at the moment, WTH. Where's that recon tank? Oh, recon tank is sizzling through here. The, what is that? It's a Daimler thing. Rising Valhalla going through here. Yeah, getting all the OP. Getting the OPs, clearing the area out. Ooh. But at the moment, it seems like this could still be a comeback potentially. WTH pouring in more and more here. Shiggy units in the back. On US Ranger might be able to take down Desti up here in the back if he goes around at some point. Medium tank leaving HQ line, or rather the B line at the moment. Another tank at the bottom HQ. Multiple tanks. 2 tanks leaving. Heavy and medium. Momo splashes against the tank here. Freezing and Wizzy. And freezing. Ooh. Bullet movements. Very injured tank and splash removes him. Very nice. Little aerial shot here as WTH still not has enough people to make his way here. And it's a weird one because it's WTH really putting a big focus on their tanks, which if you had seen matches lately, wasn't really the case. Very nice rocket there from the back. Very nice rocket there. Tanks heavily damaged. Mud City trying to clear out. The tanks are alone at the moment. So deep, so around the chest, about to take down the tank here. No, not able to, really. Matsili just farming people up there at the building site. Sheza running out of rockets. Might start to... Did Libby... Ah, there we go. I need to quickly respawn. Shoot me in the face. There we go. And got him. There we go. Good job. Long ranging. Yeah. Artists on the right there. They are getting ready. We might see the loss of 2 tanks here in a moment. Overshots. They either need to get these tanks out or to get some people to these tanks. But they can't just keep the tanks in the open the whole time. Bombing run coming in, but we're gonna keep it on the tanks for these are the last moments. Freezing, that's about to rocket the tank there on the left. And the rocket, come on, and blast. Hits a fence. Are you shitting me? There we go, connects, bounces. There we go, connects. Both tanks still completely abandoned. And more impacts, overshots. Impact, there we go. 1 tank goes down, 2nd tank again, impact. Is there a satchel on that tank? Because that will wipe a lot of infantry in the area. And... yeah, that removes Shazza with the satchel there. Oh no. Airheads, yeah, sure, clearly that's gonna work out. No people there to defend the tanks. Yeah, IKEA takes it down easily. Well deserved takedown there. Tanks alone, fully here for multiple minutes. Nobody able to get there. Tanks get removed. Airhead comes down in no man's land at that point. Infantry now applying some pressure here. I think it might still... The big thing is that they have some people here. They're flooding the point, but... That's the thing. I wonder if these squads up there... Was that delete, Timmy, John... If they are able to take care of these guys, then these guys can advance without having to worry getting sniped from the north here the whole time. Then there could even be a Kappa race. But City going through. Oh, and doesn't do a cool Rambo move. Sad. Mugging his way. Freezing. Yeah, gets him. And that's the thing, they're losing more and more now. And now their whole push is breaking apart. People are taking long here to advance forward. OPs. Then they get killed on the way there. It's not great at the moment. Now the whole mass charge thing is just becoming a mass panic. Last 7 minutes to start capping this. 2 minutes to capture a point. Sure. He's not gonna make it, is he? He's not gonna be able to get on that tank. Oh, they get a nice little tank fight potentially. That was the... No, that was not the engine. The engine is still good, I think. There we go. That's the removal. There we go. Good. Who was that? Oh, it was the Tiger tank, I think. Yeah. Still trying to push in from this area here. This area as well. 2 bubbles at the moment. And if they combine, they make a mega super duper bubble. The problem is the bubble can easily burst. Junior Mark. Junior is a medic, really? It's like having a Ferrari to go and drive and go buy groceries with it. Junior under a lot of pressure. Oh, and gets splash in between. Also a little mine in between. Lovely. We zoom out as both teams are struggling to gain any ground. WTH still trying to pour it in here at the moment. Tanks advancing further and further in. What is that? Heavy tank also in HQ needs to move now if he wants to do anything here. 7 minutes, which means 5 minutes to start capping this. I heard that. Heavy down. What's for crossing the open road there? Yeah, it's looking redder and redder. If WTH wants to get anything from the pile, they need to get their plate right now. The cake is hard to get, but good God, it's delicious. I'm trying to make segues now, because why not, you know? Hunting tank advancing forward there on the left. The thing is that they need something. Just this little group of people are not gonna make it. But they need, you know, with Goblin there on the side, Nick on the side. They need people on the side to help them here to advance and go through and remove OPs. But it's gonna take too long. I don't think it's gonna happen. Airhead coming down, yeah, ESPT is putting an airhead down here, yep. Smart play, they don't wanna just worry about too many enemies and their removal of garrisons. Heavy tanks also in the sides there, yeah, this is a big flood of blue coming in, but it should get easily countered by that airhead there on the left. As well as people in between lights, what's that, a recon tank is making his way. Will probably get splashed. Like throwing a weasel into a fight, just zigging and zagging and zooming. Actually connected. That's a surprise. Starting to cap this at the moment. 4 minutes 46 left. Should get blocked in a moment by a airhead drop. Yeah, there we go. People spawn from the airheads. And the recon tank also gets destroyed. They're not gonna make it. The WTH is not gonna get in here and get the capture progress going. People are just gonna keep respawning on that airhead. People will just keep respawning. In the meantime, their units in the center are getting surrounded here. The south has not been able to get... sorry, to keep it clean here. That's the last units there from WTH on the hard cap itself. Ooh, and the roads are getting longer and longer to make it in there. Tanks are joining in, but it's so much ESPT Fuhr Park. That's not gonna work. Flamethrower! Yay! There we go, thank you. Bonus points for WTH for Kugu for using a flamethrower, very nice. I mean, the thing is, flamethrower on Tobruk is not bad. There we go. You need to also watch some other roads, but yeah. It's just that it's better over there in the, you know, the town area, not in just these open areas. A flamethrower can be quite helpful. What? Adorable. Sure. But yeah, at the moment they're getting pummeled from the south here. More and more tanks have made their way, or something has made their way at least. If they, I mean, I like that hippie is in between there. Like a cat hidden in the sofa there. They have some tanks rolling in, but it's the last 20 seconds to start capping this, and at the moment I don't see, you know, the movement there. I don't see units being in place. I see just a lot of red there. That's gonna block this. OP is good! Hippies OP is good, that's insane. Also, my voice is getting very croaky. And we're counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and there is no capture progress. That is a GG towards ESPT, ESPT Corps Gaming. The horses have clobbered the wolfies. Yoink. That was a fun one. That was a fun little match. That was a fun little match there. Some moments where I was wondering what the heck is going on, and clearly some really big issues with, you know, teleporting around like crazy, because good god, that was special. But overall, I'd say a fun one. Little zoom down here. You can pause the VOD if you want to. Yoink. There you go. Well, that has been the match. I hope you had some fun. I have to say, I would have liked it if this match had a bit of a delay, in the hopes that, you know, maybe hotfix does something and fixes something. That being said, I of course don't know if I would have, you know, made it in time, or if stuff had worked out. But oh boy, there was, with vehicles, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Huh. Thanks. Yeah. But yeah, the last seconds are rolling out. We're gonna raid somebody in a moment. Next week, I would assume, you know, competitive Hell Loose again next weekend. And then some random game on Saturday noon and Sunday noon, 1 PM German time on both days. Alrighty, and with that, I say,